I froze completely after hearing that whisper. My first thought was that maybe one of the doctors was playing a prank, but deep down, I knew that wasn't true. The voice didn't sound normal. It was raspy, broken, like someone speaking through water. My knees felt weak as I stumbled backward out of the room, gripping my cart for balance. The hallway outside was still empty. Everything looked just as it had a few minutes before, but it didn't feel the same. It felt like something was watching me. I quickly pulled the door shut and hurried back toward the nurse's station, trying to convince myself I had imagined it. Maybe it was stress. Maybe I was just hearing things. When I sat down at the desk, one of my coworkers, Jenna, noticed how pale I looked. She asked if I was okay, and I brushed it off, telling her I just felt a little lightheaded. I didn't want to sound crazy. But then she said something that made my blood run cold. She told me she sometimes heard strange noises from that side of the wing too, like humming or whispers, but she'd never actually gone to check. She laughed nervously, trying to play it off, but I could tell by her eyes that she was serious. That made it worse. Whatever I experienced wasn't just in my head. The rest of the shift, I couldn't focus. Every time I walked past that hallway, I felt the urge to look over my shoulder. At one point, when I was delivering medication, I thought I saw a shadow dart across the hall, but when I rushed over, there was nothing there. Around 3:30 a.m., a patient rang the call bell from one of the rooms just 2 doors down from 523. My stomach dropped when I saw the room number light up. I almost asked Jenna to take it, but I didn't want to look weak, so I forced myself to go. When I entered, the patient, an older man, looked unsettled. He told me he needed water, but then, in a shaky voice, he added something else. He said, "Can you tell the woman outside my door to stop staring at me?" My heart nearly stopped. I quickly glanced at the door, but there was no one there. The hallway was empty, silent. I tried to reassure him, but he kept pointing toward the door with wide, frightened eyes. "She's right there," he whispered. I left his room faster than I should have, my skin crawling, and checked the hall again. Still nothing. But as I stood there, trying to calm myself, I noticed something I hadn't before. The door to 523, where I had heard the humming earlier, was cracked open again, and I know for a fact I had shut it completely.